China is brushing off reports that it is interfering with the Philippines' midterm elections. In a regular press briefing on Thursday, April 24, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun was asked about the National Security Council's remark that it observed indicators proving Beijing's interference in the Philippines' upcoming midterm polls. In response, Guo says China follows the principle of non-interference in other countries' domestic affairs. He says China has no interest in interfering in Philippine elections. Earlier Thursday, National Security Council Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya said during a Senate hearing that there were indications of Chinese state-sponsored groups in the Philippines interfering in the May 2025 polls. Senator Francis Tolentino asked him if China has ongoing operations to support candidates that they want to win and control candidates whom they do not prefer. Malaya answered in the affirmative. Apart from this, Tolentino bared the Chinese embassy in Manila's alleged troll farm, seeking to discredit the Philippine government and anti-China Filipino personalities. Tolentino said China supposedly paid for keyboard warriors under a contract with a private company called Infinitus Marketing Solutions Incorporated. Vice President Sarah Duterte urges residents of Tondo in Manila not to vote for the senatorial candidates endorsed by President Bongbong Marcos. Duterte attended on Thursday evening, April 24, the campaign rally of former Manila Mayor Isko Moreno and his slate. The Vice President says Marcos hasn't delivered on his promise of bringing down rice prices to 20 pesos. She tells Tondo residents not to vote for his endorsed candidates because his camp is supposedly okay with lying. Contrary to the statement, Duterte earlier endorsed Las Piñas Representative Camille Villar, who is part of the administration-backed Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas. Aside from Villar, Duterte also endorsed presidential sister Senator Amy Marcos. During the same campaign event in Tondo, the Vice President asks the public to support the 10 bets endorsed by her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte. She also tells voters to support Senator Amy, who is supposedly seeking re-election to continue investigating the arrest of former President Duterte. Citing Senator Amy, the Vice President says the senator wants to help bring the former president back to the Philippines, believing the current government has no direction. The younger Duterte also emphasizes the differences between the president and Senator Amy. After the campaign rally, Senator Amy was asked about her current relationship with the president, but she did not answer. Senator Amy was previously part of Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas. She withdrew from the slate days after the arrest of the former chief executive. An official of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines believes it might not be wise to promote Luis Antonio Cardinal Tagle as the next pope. Reverend Father Jerome Ceciliano says the faithful should respect the independence of the Catholic cardinals in electing the successor of Pope Francis. According to Ceciliano, promoting Tagle as the successor may create the impression that the conclave can be swayed by external influences. The conclave is the closed-door meeting of cardinals to choose the next pope. Instead, Ceciliano suggests that the Catholic faithful pray for Tagle and the cardinal electors. To date, there are 135 cardinal electors in the church. 3 of these cardinals are Filipinos, including Tagle, CBCP President and Caloocan Bishop Pablo Virgilio David, and Manila Archbishop Jose Advincula. Tagle is perceived as one of the popular choices to become the next leader of the Catholic Church, but David says the faithful should veer away from this notion. He says there is no such thing as candidates in a conclave. Pope Francis died of a stroke on Monday, April 21.